Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. So Iowa State's offense will be first on the attack. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They'll give it to the back. He breaks his tackle. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Takes the easy one to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could...
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Fires it. Snagged in the middle. It's live. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gives it on the option. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing. In for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man. On the move at the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. Looking for the time with the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Bringing the heat. Starting to feel a little pressure.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational.
Wide open spaces. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They don't mind being aggressive from deep in their own end, and it paid off there as they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Quarterback adapting. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frog! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Fires to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Off the play fake. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Inside the 35. There he goes. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. To the air on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Under fire. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense...
Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to take a shot. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Connection to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Hard Frog! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throws for the tight end. The short hand, it's Rivera. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Calls it in. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabs it in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking downfield on 1st down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This time it's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. He's chased out of bounds, but man, does that return set them up with spectacular field position at the plus 46. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help.
What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying play action. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Moving out of the pocket. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Hard Frog! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Finds a man on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a better job of getting pressure on him, making him get rid of the football or go down with it, because his speed and his arm talent right now is a problem.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Bought a little time, lets it go. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Defense showing blitz here. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Buys a little time. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires left. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the heat. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and out. Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It's complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Big fella moving. Touchdown, TCU! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've...
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the right. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Floating away. Fires on the move. It's caught. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. They'll run the screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer, you need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Oh, what a move. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Cotton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the back. off the play fake on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the score.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 22 water. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were.
A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On fourth down, going to the air. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish.